Yeah.
A couple probably.
I don't know. It's the old one class. There's one that's like, just skip it, we got it.
All right.
When I went home for study hall, Sarah told me she wants me to take her to chicken salad chips. I'm getting it for dinner again.
Nice.
That's literally like the third time this weekend.
Does that say Evler's?
Euler.
Oh, that's a U?
Yeah. It looks more rounded on here. For some reason, it's got a little point right there on the screen.
Yeah.
All right, so we're dealing with differential equations, which is an entire class in and of itself in college, which is super fun. It was probably my most fun math class that I took because it just made sense to me. It wasn't all this proving stuff. It just made sense. Anyways, you get a very little intro here in calculus as to differential equations, and then if you ever have the opportunity, like you need a elective in college, differential equations is the way to go. Super fun.
So excited you're stumbling on your words.
I am. Look, I didn't have to teach like at all last week, so like just like totally different world for me this week.
Was it boring?
Kinda, but I was literally doing something. Like I wasn't just like sitting playing on my phone. Like I was legitimately doing stuff. I submitted like 6 assignments for that class I'm taking. I have like 2 left to do.
That's kind of nice.
So I need to finish that like ASAP because we have to submit the stuff to ACSI. So anyways, there's like all of that, but yeah. So I wasn't just sitting doing nothing like at any point. I was like organizing my classroom, like cleaning stuff up, throwing stuff away. Like some of it you can't even tell that I did because it was like stuff in my filing cabinet that I like had to go through. But
I mean, that table over there looks a lot.
yeah. And like some of that like is gonna go out to like the modular, like the athletic modular, all of that. So anyways. Yeah. And like the only reason there's stuff on the floor right now, like, is those are tennis uniforms, so I need to like go through that. But anyways. And I like put stuff away out of the boxes up here, so like they're a lot cleaner. So anyways. Alright, a differential equation is an equation involving a derivative. This thing is like spazzing, you know what's happening.
Sounds like me. 4-7.
The order of a differential equation is the order of the highest derivative involved in the equation. So basically, these first problems say to find the general solution to the exact differential equation. So essentially, we're taking the antiderivative, and you got to remember all the way back to when we first talked about antiderivatives, we do the plus c, right? Because we don't know if there was a constant term that could have been there. So I'm going to start with an odd one just because of the problem that it is, but...
Well, one is odd.
Oh, yeah, it is, but you know. dy dx is equal to 5x to the 4th minus secant squared of x.
I was doing that thing.
So all we're doing here is taking the antiderivative. So what's the antiderivative of 5x to the 4th?
It takes me a second to figure out the first part.
Huh? What was that, Virginia?
Wait, let me think.
Why didn't you write the minus secant squared of x?
Because I was trying to answer the
X to
thing.
the fifth.
X to the
Now you
5th.
can write the
Oh,
other part.
yeah.
And then what about this minus secant squared of x?
So I say we keep the minus.
We do keep the minus. What is happening? I think it's like the shirt that I'm wearing. I think it's like freaking out over that.
And then that's tangent of x.
Yep. And then we do plus c
Oh yeah, that guy forgot about it. Oops.
to represent any possible constant that it could be.
Is that all we have to do?
Yeah. For
Oh, we skipped number 2.
dy dx, because it's just like that one, over 1 equals 1 over x.
I was trying to write as like
Or
one
one
minus.
minus.
So I was like, wait.
1 over x squared. And this is assuming that x is greater than 0. And it's really annoying because they put it like touching the problem. So it looks like it's like times x is greater than 0. But it's,
I don't know how to do all that.
they literally, I think there's like supposed to be a comma there. And I think they forgot it. Anyways, so what is the antiderivative of 1 over x? ln of x. What about negative 1 over x squared?
Be like minus ln of x squared.
No. So think about 1 over x squared as x to the negative 2.
So it's either -1.
And what has to be in front in order to, when I multiply it, this is going to be negative.
Positive. Wait, yeah.
Yep. So ln of x plus x to the negative 1. You can rewrite it as 1 over x if you want. They actually leave it like this. And then plus c.
So it is not ln thing.
No.
What? What was that noise? That was my stomach. I didn't think. How did you hear that? That did not sound that loud.
Virginia, went there?
It was loud.
Really? I did not think anyone heard that.
Virginia, it sounded
I was like, oh, they probably like were drinking out of their water bottle because I wasn't looking.
I heard that. I don't know why. All day I've been so hungry. I literally just ate lunch. And I had a smoothie this morning.
oh no.
This will probably be our last one because the bell's about to ring.
Oh, thank goodness.
I had to move the test for Algebra 1 from last Friday because I graded their quizzes that they took on Wednesday on Friday morning, and I was like, they can't take a test today.
Is that today?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What is this, what is the antiderivative of this?
Sine.
Inverse sine, guys.
Oh, well, that's what I meant. Same thing.
All right, what about this?
I want to call that minus root x. Because that would be x to the 1/2. It'll become x to the 1/2.
Right, so that would be x to the 1/2, and then what has to go in front so that it's a 1? When I take the derivative of this, what's going to happen?
Still positive.
Right, but a 1/2 would go in front, so I need to put a 2 here.
Yes,
That was weird, Josh. I don't like that.
I like
Negative
it.
2 square root of x plus c. And we'll pick up with number 8 either possibly in physics or tomorrow.
Sounds good. What are you doing in physics today?
Starting the next chapter.